Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode of the Awakened Souls podcast. I am your host, Devin Brown, Kundalini activator, spiritual guide, mentor, and like always, hopefully just a great source of entertainment for you. Episode's coming out a couple hours late today, had a very busy day scheduled. However, we're going to go ahead and dive in because we have so much going on with the lunar eclipse that is taking place and the energies and the pull and the sun. So a lunar eclipse is when the sun and moon cross over each other. And the thing is there's a balance of energies here where it's a push and pull dynamic where, especially if you have choices that are not in alignment with where you need to be right now or who you need to be, you might be struggling to let those go. You might be struggling to let go of old patterns. You might be struggling to let go of situations that are bringing destruction or harm. You might be struggling to step into your goddessness or your self-love or self-respect. Like there's a lot of things and a lot of situations that could be coming into play with this. So that being said, we end up kind of sabotaging ourselves a little bit, but also not necessarily in a way that people think of sabotage when they normally think of sabotage. What we will do is we will second guess ourselves. We will gaslight ourselves. We will try to keep ourselves from changing and releasing these things that are not where they need to be and not a value for where we need them to be because it's uncomfortable. And the thing about the sun is it illuminates everything, and the moon is the god of the dark. Like essentially it's a light that shines in the darkness. And when the two come together, it is the most powerful, most incredible scenario that can possibly take place. And as we are feeling this shift in energies, and as we are feeling this yin and yang energy that is moving forward and flowing and kind of reverberating through us, we need to remember to be patient with ourselves. We need to remember that all the answers that we need are on the inside of us. We need to remember that we are just beautiful beings. We are beautiful expressions of love and beautiful expressions of source. And it's one of those situations where we truly just can bask in the presence and bask in the glow of who we are without second guessing ourselves. And one of the things that I'm finding with a lot of people is they are just getting done. They're just frustrated. They're done. They're throwing in the towel. They're tired of their healing. They're just exhausted. And good news, guys, as we exit this portal, as we exit this solar eclipse, we're going to be moving into a time of tranquility, a time of peace, a time of inner wisdom, a time of self-joy, a time of self-exploration, and just a time to truly and magnificently discover ourselves. And it is a beautiful, incredible thing. That being said, do not ever second guess your worth. Don't second guess your value. Don't second guess what you deserve. Don't second guess what you need in anything. This is platonic relationships, your workplace, romantic relationships, your self-care routine, all of this. You need to be feeding yourself as much as you would feed anyone else. And I know that it is so much easier said than done, especially when you have no idea how to do it, when you have no idea where to go, you are frustrated. Just take a deep breath, breathe out, and just whisper to myself, I am strong. I have all the answers. It's okay if I disappoint others. It's okay if others disappoint me. They can handle that emotion. And it is really hard to be true to yourself when you are on a path that you don't even know where the end is. Sometimes it's about self-exploration. Sometimes it's about movement in that way. Sometimes it's about just being the bright, amazing light that you want to be. And I know that it's so much easier said than done. I'm just sitting here shaking my head. I wish you guys could see. Like, I'm literally just shaking my head as I'm listening to the guides, and I'm thinking, you're making it sound so easy, but it really doesn't feel that easy. And they're like, but it is. It's detachment. It's letting go of the outcome, being detached, and just knowing that what is meant for you will come. And those things that come to you were already orchestrated for you, or you pulled into your sphere. So by detaching from the outcome, you allow yourself space to bring in those things that are more in alignment with who you are. That was a channeled message from the guides. Thank you, guys. That was actually the monarch being, for those of you who have no idea who that is. That is one of the guides that I work with on a regular basis. And it's funny because I didn't ever ask him his name. I just know a lot of the times when I go to sleep, he's there. He's bright green. He's got like little blue specks. He's got like just, I mean, very like, I don't know. Can I compare you to a dinosaur? He's like, if you want, like, I mean, genuinely, like, I mean, he's bright green and beautiful and just obviously full of wisdom. And I had a channeler that I was listening to who's describing this exact guide that I work with. And she called him the monarch being. And I'm like, oh my God, that's you, isn't it? And I just like channeled in and I'm like, oh, okay. Hi, we're channeling the same person. Like, this is awesome. Like, it's always just more confirmation that you are hearing, and seeing and working with beings of light, which is always a good thing. But, that being said, they do want to bring a channeled message for you guys. And this is going to come from Aphrodite, the goddess of love. It's kind of one of those things that there's a lot of people who are doubting their own self-worth and their own self-love. And so she has a message for you guys. So Aphrodite, I give you permission. Go ahead. Oh, beautiful children. I don't know why you always second guess your worth. You were put here from source. You were put here as the most intricate and balanced and beautiful white light that could possibly exist, because it is what creation is. It is what the world is. It is the very essence of being, the very essence of a soul. But yet you sit there and you toxify it with your speech. You toxify it with your self-hatred. You toxify it with your self-loathing. But here's the thing, you cannot attract in that abundance and you cannot attract in that love and light until you yourself are willing to let go, until you yourself are willing to just pour into yourself in the same way that you pour into other people. No one is able to take your peace from you. You hand it over to other people. And it is one of those things about taking the power back and knowing that you are full of light, you are full of love, you are full of me, and allowing yourself space to be seen, allowing yourself space to be heard, allowing yourself space to continue on in the way that it is meant to go. And I know that you are indeed beautiful. I see you. I see who you are. I see where you come from. I see what it is that you desire more than most, and it is to be seen. Well, know that you already get to see yourself. And until you see yourself for your worth, see yourself for your glory, see yourself for your beauty, no one else is going to be able to see that worth. Until you stand up and say, I am amazing, how do you expect somebody else to do that for you? There gets to be a point when you are dragging a weight in the sand that just says, no, I can't. No, I'm not worth it. Somebody else take me, like somebody else pick me up. Eventually, that person trying to carry you has to put you down and walk away. It is up to you to use your own two legs to stand up and to move forward on your journey, and to move forward into your light, and to move forward into your wisdom, and to move forward into a bright, serene example of who you are, of where you want to be, and allow yourself permission to be bright. Allow yourself permission to be the brightest you can possibly be. Allow yourself permission to laugh and to love and to cry and to set boundaries. Allow yourself permission to say, enough is enough. Allow yourself permission to look forward at those things that would come to you and try to trick you into alignment, try to put fear into your life, try to put control into your life, because there are a lot of beings that mimic the light. There are a lot of beings that astral in and give a reflection of light, because they are able to mock our words and use them and twist them to their own glory and to their own situation. But that is not the case for you. When you know yourself and you know your worth, you can see right through that stuff. So I would encourage you to continue on, to press on in self-light, self-love, and know that you are enough exactly as you are. You are enough, beautiful children, and never doubt it. I don't know that there's very much that I could follow after that. Thank you very much, guides, our beautiful, amazing guides. I think y'all have to let me know in the comments. I am really thinking there needs to be an episode where I just go ahead and channel and just allow all of the different beings to come in and channel and work with you guys and pour into you guys. Like, I feel like that might be beneficial to more than just me. If you feel like absolutely yes, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm very curious, like, how you guys feel about that. That being said, I feel like we're going to be keeping this episode a little bit shorter. Quantum Circle is open. That is link in the bio there. It is a energy reading and a message from the guides every single Monday. We do a tarot card reading, and that tarot card reading shares with us what we're looking at for the week, what the collective needs to be focusing on, where we need to be going. And then we also do a big energy update on the 21st of the month, followed by the last day of the month. So it'll be released on October 31st this month. We do a specific energy healing or meditation that allows you to prepare for the following months. And each of them are meant for a certain purpose. Like the 31st that's coming up, it is meant for releasing and activating your crystalline light body and preparing yourselves for a shedding and a transformation that's coming with the lunar eclipse as everything falls off. And we have an entire energy update that was just released 2 days ago. And when you join the Quantum Circle, here's the thing: you gain access to every single previous tarot reading, every single energy update, every single energetic release, every single meditation. And as long as you are a member, you can always access that. I am also launching Kundalini Activation Program November 1st. This is a 12-step activation program. It will go through all of the steps in order to bring you to your Kundalini awakening, but also to access your spiritual gifts, to understand your spiritual gifts, and to know yourself, just like Aphrodite was saying, to know who you are and to love yourself and to pour into yourself light and love. And I'm excited. Like, this has been over a year-long project of love and labor, because it went out with my book. My book will be coming out in a few weeks as well. And all of them collectively coming out together is just to help bring you guys into remembrance of who you are, of where you want to be. And I'm so excited to share it with you. That being said, if you like this podcast, please leave a review, share it, anything you can, and just know that we are walking through this together and we are moving through this together, and you aren't ever alone, because your highest self is there, your guides are there, but you can't abandon you. And it is an absolutely beautiful thing.